Hey, hello friends, welcome back to Efootball, another new video. Hey, hello friends, welcome back to Efootball, another new video. বাবারে বাবা, এই ফোন বুলেট, আচ্ছা এই ফোনটারে যদি নিতে পারতাম। এত নয়েজ আসতেছে কেন? এত নয়েজ তো আসার কথা না। আচ্ছা 1 মিনিট, আমি লাইভ স্ট্রিমে এটা কমাই দিয়ে দিই, কি সমস্যা? হ্যালো, এত খাইতেছে কে? আওয়াজ আসতেছে কেন? তো হ্যালো এভরিওয়ান, সবাই কেমন আছেন? আশা করি সবাই ভালো আছেন। আমার গলায় দিদা গেছে ভাইঙ্গা, আমি দিদা ভালোই লাগে না কিছু। আমি 8টা ম্যাচ উইন হয়েছি, ড্র করছি 8টা, লস হয়েছে 10টা। আমি আবার ডিভিশন ম্যাচ পুষ দিতে আসছি, হ্যাঁ তাও লাইভ স্ট্রিমে। আমি কিভাবে ম্যাচ হারি এটা আপনাদের সবাই দেখেন এর সাথে। যদিও এটা পার্মানেন্ট না, ফরমেশন না। আমার পার্মানেন্ট ফরমেশন হচ্ছে যেটা আমি এটা দিয়েই সবচেয়ে বেশি খেলি, 4-1-2-3। কি যে হচ্ছে আমার সাথে! তো দেখি, চলেন একটা ম্যাচ খেলে আসি আপনাদের সামনে। ম্যাচটা সবাই একটু কমেন্ট করেন, লাইক টেক দিয়েন। মানে এত ঠান্ডা লাগছে, কুলানো যাচ্ছে না আমার। লাইভ স্ট্রিমটি দেখা যাচ্ছে ভালোভাবে? যদি না দেখা যাচ্ছে প্লিজ কমেন্ট করবেন। যদি যাই না, আমার কাছে আর একটা এক্সট্রা ফোন নেই, তো আমি টিভিতে দেখতেছি, তো একটা বোঝা যাচ্ছে না কি সমস্যা, প্রবলেম, বা মোবাইলে কি ঠিকঠাক দেখা যাচ্ছে। ঘুরাচ্ছে কেন? এটা ঢুকাবে না নাকি? স্টার্ট।
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. He's having a go! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's found a way through. And the shot! It's there! Two! And we've barely begun here.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight at that, it was too late.
It's Neymar!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Schneider. Fiddles it through. Messi is in a really good position. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Oh, he's been caught napping!
মারার জন্য কি মানে ম্যাচ খেলতেছিস? আবার মারবি নাকি? না, এবার আর মারিস নি, ভাগ্য ভালো।
That's really well maneuvered. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great ball if he can get there. Beckham, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
It's Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Van Basten. And it's hoisted clear.
This is what good chemistry is all.
And now the hit! Oh, that was wicked. Truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Cafu. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
মেসি, নেইমার, রোনালদো এদের বিদায় যখন দেখবেন সবাই তো খুবই ইমোশনাল হয়ে যাবেন।
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Pass, yes.
Chance to shoot now. Great hit.
Wow,
and more and more and more.
অসাধারণ হয়েছে।
And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And now he has 2.
একটা 15-20 সেকেন্ডের রিলস বানাবো, মানে
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cozy.
ম্যাচ খেলতে হয়,
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That has been slung wide. He has found the way through. Real chance! And it's a quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
ব্যাপার আছে না, ওরকম একটা গোল করতে গেলে 2-3টা ম্যাচ বা একটা ম্যাচের তো হয় না, অনেক বলতে বলতে আপনি বেড়ে গেছেন ভাই। কি ভাই, আমি যদি অপোনেন্ট যখন 4-5টা করে গোল খায় বা দেয়, যেই দুটো খায় বেশি খেললে আমি হঠাৎ হঠাৎ বেরোই যে যদি এতগুলো গোল খাই মাঝে মধ্যে, যদি আমি এত গোল সহজে খাই না, কিন্তু যখন খেয়ে তখন বেরোই রাগে। কি মানে ফালতু যে ওর ডিফেন্সগুলো মানে কীরকম দেখছেন। অপোনেন্ট তো ভালোই খেলতেছে। ডিফেন্ডার ব্যান্ডাইক ডাউন হয়েছে।
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It's a mighty effort! I think that's offside.
Offside দিয়ে দিল।
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
And he uses it with such intelligence. There are few able to do that, aren't there?
I totally agree with that. There aren't.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rummenigge. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Barcelona with the corner, their first. Goal! Barcelona! I doubt very much that this was in the script. First quarter of an hour gone. Rummenigge. Now it's De Bruyne. Neymar. That's been cut out, well played. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's through the middle. Rummenigge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Kimmich. Rummenigge. Oh, that is a nice touch. And Owen! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Bastoni. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Owen. Rummenigge! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
try করি পারলে তো জি ভাই আমি যদি কামটা করতে পারি প্লিজ সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেন ভাই
Here we go again then. So 45 minutes to turn it round.
Snyder ভাই গোল দে ভাই
Rummenigge. Neymar, and he was quick to react. And it's Snyder.
Vai.
That's gone loose. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Neymar. Ter Stegen catches it safely. Cafu. Messi. Now it's Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Goal.
And the shot! And it's in!
তো একটা মাত্র শট হলো একটা শট করতে
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that defense is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
ভাই এগুলা মানে খুবই মানে
So is this the start of a comeback? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped
আরে
it.
ভাই কি ডিফেন্ডিং
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ben Boston কি পাস দেয়
Kimmich. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Opponent খালি বল পাইতাস
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Got a shot away.
Opponent পাই
very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
কম্পিউটারে এর কাছে আমি কি খেলবো ভাই
Barcelona have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And it's Neymar. And here's a chance. No, not quite.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, played through for the wide man. He is through here. Tries a shot. They've scored. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
সিবিতে ব্যান্ডটাকে নামায় নেস্তাকে নামালাম, অ্যাটাকিং মিডফিল্ডারে একে নামালাম, ডে ব্রুইনে এই জায়গায় কেডিবিকে নামাইলাম। আচ্ছা দেখছি অ্যাটাকিং মিডফিল্ডার দিই। আর কোনো কিছু চেঞ্জ করতে হবে মনে হতো না, সবই ঠিকঠাক আছে। সো আর একটা গোল দিলেই আমার ম্যাচটা ড্র হচ্ছে। আমি 3টা গোল কি খেলাম ভাই, ফাও 3টা গোল খেলাম, ফাও 3টা গোল খেলাম। এই 3টা গোলে কোনো মানেই হয় না, 3টা গোলের। ঘুরে গেল, এত লোডিং হচ্ছে এখানে। আরে ভাই স্টার্ট দে, এত কত ভালো লাগে না। কি শুরু করছে, প্লেয়ার চেঞ্জ করা নাকি? তো কেউ চেঞ্জ করলো না।
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best.
And Darwin has a goal!
Yes.
It's in!
There's
no way back, but they are level!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Appreciate করার মতো একটা গোল করেছে নুনেজকে,
And it
কাজে
didn't
লাগছে
take him
তাদের
long.
পারসাপ।
Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Leicester kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
কি ভাই, রিসেটও বলছিল আমার জন্য। দেখা যাক কি করে। আরে এই বল কেন করলাম?
Well read, and the danger is averted. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
স্টিমটা এখানে দিয়ে কি সমস্যা আছে নাকি? এতক্ষণ ঠিক আছে। এই আরেকটা ম্যাচ খেলি। ফালতু ম্যাচ এগুলো, ফালতু। কি ভাই, 3টা গোল দিলাম, লাস্টে অফসাইডটা যদি না হতো ম্যাচটা আমার মনে হতো না। কোন আমি বারবার যে আমার সাথে নাশকতা করে, এগুলো কি ঠিক? কোন আমি বাচ্চা, কোন আমি কি বলবো, কোনামির আমি যতই বলি কম হয়ে যাবে। কোনামি অলওয়েজ একটা গ্রেট লেভেলের ফাঁকার কোম্পানি। আমি জানি কোনো একদিন কোনো এক সকালে যদি অপোনেন্ট ইউজ করতে ভালোই। মুখটা দেখছেন ভাই, স্ট্রাইকারের সিএফের মুখটা দেখেন, নামটা আমি ভুলে গেছি। আর এটা জানি কি জানি, আরে এটা তো চেনা স্পেদ্রি আছে। ও ভাই দেখছেন গোলকে দেখছেন ভাই, মার্টিনেজ। আমি এখন ম্যাচটা জিতি কেমনে ভাই বলেন তো? জাস্ট কিডিং ম্যান, সরি। আচ্ছা, রুবেন দিয়াজ আছে ওর কাছে। হ্যাঁ, তো এখন আমার তো ভয় লাগতেছে ভাই, মানে মার্টিনেজের পায়ের পাক দিয়ে বল ঢুকাতে পারবো তো? আমি কি পারবো গাইস? আমি কি পারবো অপোনেন্টের পায়ের পাক দিয়ে বল ঢুকাতে?
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. As you can see, we've already started here. He's gone for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
ভালো একটা শট দিছে, যদিও গোল হয়নি, কিন্তু গোল হতে পারতো, বুঝছেন?
Back in possession and ready to go again.
বুঝতে পারছি আপন।
Oh, super find. Oh, that's a fine interception.
We're
not going to make any further progress now. And the pass is intercepted. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
And it's Neymar. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And here's Beckham. Fernando Torres. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get.
Real chance!
Magic is the
And
best.
kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Hits one! Somersley! Goal! Arsenal! There is the breakthrough. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Pedri, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to
Neymar
reply.
পিছে থাকার কি মানে তো
He can
বুঝলাম
run
না
onto that. Van Dijk cuts it out. Costa Curta. Half-time getting close now. And it's Van Basten. Van Basten looks for the finish.
Oh shit.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Money no go.
Schneider with the short one. Cafu. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's really well manoeuvred.
দিলাম স্নাইডার কে আর
It's Guardiola.
अपन
Beckham. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just
hello
one
everyone.
goal
তো ভাই
so
সবাই
far.
প্লিজ
It has
কমেন্ট
been
করুন আপনারা যারা লাইক
competitive
করতেছেন ভাই
and
প্লিজ আমি নতুন
combative
একটা
throughout.
Well, for me, Peter,
সাপোর্ট না
things have
করেন ভাই
never
প্লিজ
really
কিভাবে
got
হবে
going,
আমি
but at least this will be a good
এখন থেকে
time
রেগুলার
to
ইনশাআল্লাহ ভিডিও আপলোড
reflect
দেব
and regroup. I can see a few changes
গেম প্লে
coming
নিয়ে আপনাদের
because
সামনে
whatever they've been doing,
যদি আপনারা সাপোর্ট
it
করেন
just hasn't gelled.
সাপোর্ট মি
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
না হলো না এটা হলো না এটা হলো
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Guardiola!
আমি কন্ট্রোল ছেড়ে দিয়েছিলাম
Oh,
ভাগ্য
so
ভালো যে
close to what would have
বলে
been a
দিতে পারেনি
memorable goal.
What a chance, a huge chance. He couldn't have set it up any better.
Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
আমার কাছে ভাই কোনো সেটিং মিটিং মানে করেন যে হাতে লাগে মানে ঠিক আছে আমি কি খেলতেছি আমিও জানি না আমার মানে কি খেলার কি যেটা সুযোগ পাইছি
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Messi going face to face with his great rival.
আচ্ছা এটা
Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
এনিমিগুলা
Now it's Torres. And
এনিমি যদি দিবে
Torres!
ওই দিক দিয়ে পাস হবে আর আমি যদি
scored!
দিবে ওই দিক দিয়ে মনে করেন যে
Two
কি
up
বলবো
and threatening to
Ball
ball
on
clear. That is glorious, as if he picked it
Ball
up
on.
and put it
Ball on,
there
ball on.
himself.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Arsenal are sitting
Listen,
pretty,
mate.
2-0
এনিমি
up.
যেদিক যাবে
The
ওই দিক
turning
পাস
of the
ঠিক
screw
যাবে
comes
আর
to
আমি
mind,
যেদিক
Peter.
দিব ওই
They've
দিক
got them
পাসটা
where they want them.
Now it's Van Basten. And here's Messi.
মনে করেন যে এনিমি ঢুকতে চাইলে
Well,
বল
that was
যখন
well
তখন
positioned
ঢুকতে
and
পারবে।
well
আমি যখন
pitched.
বললাম
They
ঢুকতে
can't
চাইলে
hurt
আর
with
তোরা
their
কি আসতে
backs
বলছিস
to go.
জিকে বাচ্চা জিকে এখন তো গোল খেতে
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
আদব
Van Dijk. Costa Curta. Gilberto Silva. Interesting ball. He's through here. Oh, super ball. There's the shot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, nicely intercepted. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Schneider. And he's managed to get rid. And he's got the beating of it. Torres!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Perfectly measured that. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Fernando Torres. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van Basten. Shot could be on. Shot a goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
এত কষ্ট করে আমি কেন তুমি গোল দিলা এটা কেন মানে কি জিগের তুমি
This will be one frantic ending. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Beckham. Gilberto Silva. And the number on the board is 3. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
But
A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strong...
কিছু বলার নেই আমার একটা ম্যাচ হাতে 2টা ম্যাচ স্যার একটা ম্যাচ জিতে 2টা ম্যাচ হাতে এগুলো কোনো খেলার কাতরে পড়ে না ম্যাচ খেলতে আবার রিমেস হারি আমি ইভেন্ট খেলবো ইভেন্ট কিছু ইভেন্ট আছে ইভেন্টগুলো কমপ্লিট করা এখনো হয়নি যে ইভেন্ট খেলা দেখ ম্যাচটা রিকভার করতে পারি কিনা শুধু ম্যাচগুলো হারতেছে কোনো কারণ নাই কি আমি আমার সাথে কি করতেছে মানে স্ক্রিপ্টেড খেলতেছে আমার তো মনে হয় স্ক্রিপ্টেড পুরো ম্যাচটা স্ক্রিপ্টেড খেলতেছে আমার সাথে যে কটা ম্যাচ খেললাম এখন পর্যন্ত গলা ভেঙে গেছে আমি কথা বলতে পারতেছি না আমি আবার আজকে লাইভ স্ট্রিম শুরু করছি কি ভাই খুঁজবি পাগল হয়ে যাবো আমরা ভাই পাগল হয়ে যাবে হ্যালো গাইস আপনারা কে দেখতেছেন তো আপনারা লাইভ স্ট্রিমটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব এবং ফলো দিয়ে রাখেন কমেন্ট করেন ভাই তো ভাই লাইভ স্ট্রিম করার ইচ্ছা থাকে না ভাই এমনিতে আমি ভিডিওগুলো চাই না আপনাদের উৎসাহ পেলে ভাই আমার ভিডিও ছাড়া আগ্রহটা থাকে আচ্ছা ওই যে ফরমেশনগুলো সাজাইছি ভাই আর স্ট্রাইকারই তো মনে হয় 4টা 2টা এসএস 2টা সিএফ
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's shifting, and now the hit! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he lines up in with a header!
Yes!
It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Oh, here's a chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Del Piero has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he
Hello guys,
thrives on.
আপনারা সবাই আমার চ্যানেলে সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন, সাবস্ক্রাইব প্লিজ সাবস্ক্রাইব। মোবাইলটা ল্যাগ দিতেছে না, গেম ল্যাগ দিতেছে।
That's really well maneuvered.
Snyder.
Oh, it's Snyder. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Bale! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Bale has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
ওই যে পেনবাস্টিংটা হেডিং এ দিদা খুবই দুর্বল, মানে
Look, movement creates more.
Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
আজান দিতেছে তো
Perfectly measured that. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Beckham! And Beckham! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta can get it clear. No, he refuses to take the bait. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. He has found a way through. Gilberto Silva did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bale. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Messi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, he's been caught napping! Rummenigge! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. It's Van Basten! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Van Basten deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh, that is asking for real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now they can spring out of defence. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. He's had a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Lobbed in behind. Schneider. To Messi. And it's Del Piero. And he's being shifted off it. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are back on the way. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Gilberto Silva. Beckham. Schneider. Rummenigge. And he's lost his man here. Rummenigge!
Nice.
Scored!
খুব
Well, it's
সুন্দর
hardly a great
চমৎকার
surprise
দেন
to
যে
see him
কাইন্ড
doing something
করোনা
thrilling, and it should
আমার
send
ডিফেন্ডার
a
দেখছেন
strength and courage through every one of his
আর কি
teammates
কাজটা
from
করলো
here.
এটা কি গোল
The
কোনো মানে
lightness
হলো
of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Listen,
And the shots!
দেখছেন এগুলো কি
And a
সেভ
terrific save from the keeper.
Schneider actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
কিছু করার নেই আমার ভাই আমি আমাকে হাওয়া লাগছে
He rises! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Neymar. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's found a way through. 60 minutes played. And here's Van Basten. Oh, played right into his path. Great chance! They've done it!
ভাই
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Arsenal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Beckham. Van Basten gets a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's managed to get free. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Neymar. Oh, this looks sharp. Now that's well seen too. And it's Neymar. He can run onto that. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
By you're down, or I'm kidding. Just kidding, man. Heading, bend like the heading will be back. Jumping to the CS job the number. আমারে দিলে পরে কতটা যন্ত্রণা
And they've got rid. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Van Basten taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match.
আমি ম্যাচ ডিভিশন ম্যাচ খেলবো না, ডিভিশন ম্যাচ খেলতে গেলে আমার কপালে ইভেন্টের ম্যাচ খেলে এটার সময় আছে 5 দিন, আচ্ছা এটা সময় নেই, এটা আমি খেলে ফেলি 10টা টিম যেহেতু। আমি নিব হচ্ছে এশিয়া ন্যাশনাল, সরি মানে সাউথ এশিয়া, সাউথ আফ্রিকা, আচ্ছা ব্রাজিল, আচ্ছা ব্রাজিল সিএফ থেকে ট্রেনিং করা আমি দেখি। ফিনিশিং খুবই বাজে, খুব ভালো, কিন্তু এটা সবচেয়ে বড় সমস্যা হচ্ছে ডিপ লাইন ফরওয়ার্ড। স্যার আমি চালিয়ে সাইডে খেলাতে পারি, সেখানে থেকে এসে পরে খেলাতে পারি। ঠিক আছে, ওকে এখন ম্যাচটা দেওয়া যাক। কি হলো, আমার ক্যান্সেল টিপ লেগে গেল নাকি? ক্যান্সেল টিপ লেগে গেছে আমার। কমেন্ট করেন ভাই। স্পেন স্পেন স্পেন, আচ্ছা স্পেনের সাথে যদি খেলা পরে ব্রাজিল যদি মানে করেন রিয়েল লাইফে, তাহলে কোন টিমে জিতবে আপনার মনে হয়? ও মাই গড, ইয়ামাল, নিকো উইলিয়ামস, ফার্নান্দো টরেস, তারপরে অলুনো, ডনালুনো, পেদ্রি, পাওয়েল, ভালো ভালো প্লেয়ার। চলেন তোর সাথে স্টার দিয়ে দিই, আর সাথে বেশি ম্যাচ অপেক্ষায় রাখবো না, চলেন লেটস গো।
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Matías Cunha. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Cafu writing himself into team folklore. Career game number 500 for him today, Jim.
Well, what an amazing career he's had, Peter. And I'm sure this won't be the last significant landmark he'll surpass. I think when it comes to consistency, this guy has set the levels.
He has found the way through. Pedri.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Oh, that's ambitious. And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And Torres! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's going to be another throw. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Linton. Richarlison. Pedro Porro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Linton. Spain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Pedro Porro. Half an hour played now. Neymar. No outsmarting him this time. Yamal. That is good alertness. Dani Olmo. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's on his way! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Casemiro. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And here's Richarlison. Big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Header! Oh, he's been caught, and one more try!
Goal,
yes!
অসাধারণ goal, অসাধারণ.
It had to come, it just had to come. He had to have his say.
perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Nico Williams gets into a good position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Yamal.
Spain are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Had a shot! Could be danger here! Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining! Game still on! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neymar stood his ground strongly. Pedri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lovely bit of skill.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got a Williams! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Spain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Brazil এটা বলে গোল ভাই এগুলো ম্যাচটা চার্জ তো বলে 12% চার্জ হয়ে গেছে
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Spain complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes. And that is as far as it goes. Brazil did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away.
না স্পেনে ভালো ভালো প্লেয়ার আছে, স্পেন নিয়ে ফার্স্ট ম্যাচ খেলা হচ্ছে। হ্যালো এভরিওয়ান, আপনারা সবাই কেমন আছেন? সবাই ভালো আছেন। চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেন প্লিজ। কষ্ট পান না ভাই, আমি ম্যাচটা হারছি যেহেতু মন খারাপ করেন না ভাই। কি ভাই লাইভ স্ট্রিম দেখে দেখে চলে যেতেছেন ভাই, খুবই কষ্ট লাগে ভাই, খুবই কষ্ট লাগে, খুবই কষ্ট লাগে, শেষ করেন ভাই, খুবই কষ্ট লাগে।
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Ah, he's given it away. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mosquera cuts it out. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
Okay, interesting. Koundé. And the pass is intercepted. Ferran Torres. Interesting ball. Torres. Ferran Torres! Ferran Torres! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Lovely bit of skill. So we're still where we started right now. Ferran Torres. Now the finish! Pavard clears.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Played back in. Yamal. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
ভাই কেউ তো লাইভ দেখতেছে না, লাইভ করতেছে না একা একা ভাই, কেউ দেখতেছে না। আমার তো ভাই কিছু করার নাই ভাই, এখন মানুষের যদি না দেখে আমি আপনি দেখছেন, আপনি কমেন্ট করছেন, অনেকেই দেখছে বুঝছেন, কিন্তু কমেন্ট করে নাই। এটা আমার কি বলার, কিছু বলার নেই।
Can he spark a counter here? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
কি বল ভাই,
Hernandez still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, it's Yamal! Goal! Spain! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. No, he is not giving anything away. Kunde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party.
ভুল
The
পাস
referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more
লাইভ
open
স্ট্রিমে
second
খুব
half to
নয়েজ
follow.
আসতেছে ঠিক আছে ভাই আমি তো নতুন ভাই
Back
বুঝছেন
on the
সেই
first
জন্য হয়তো বা
45 minutes.
মানুষ
At least
গেম
Peter
প্লেও দেখতে
not
চাইতেছে
conceding
না বা
another goal
ভিডিও
has
দেখতে
kept
চাইতেছে
them
না
in
কারণ
this
অনেক
game,
নয়েজ
and they
আসতেছে
can up their response
বা
in
আমি
this
ওরকম
second half.
ভাবে ইন্ট্রোডিউস করতে পারতেছি না
Well,
আপনাদের
you'd have to say it's a game that has very
মানুষের
much lived
অসুবিধা
up
হতে
to the
পারে
pre-game
স্বাভাবিক।
expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Has a goal! And we have our very first corner. And he's there to get it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Ferran Torres. Skillfully cut out. He is so
না ভাই
at ease
আমি
on the
পাক না
ball.
ভাই বুঝছেন
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
এটা ভাই
Torres unable to make it
বলছিল না,
happen for
পাঠান
all
করে
his good
পাঠান করে
intentions. And here's Yamal. Very nicely done. Yamal has a look inside the box. Now then, the ball's come loose. Hernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal going full steam down the flank. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's very neat. And that is masterful defending. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Elise,
No, 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 no.
well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's got space in the area. That's a decent clearance. He's having a hit. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
আরে ভাই আপনি কি ভাই আমার এই জায়গায় কি ছোট করে দিলেন ভাই আমি ভাই প্রো ভাই
Defending was strong and firm.
সবাই ভাই ভালো
Sergio,
খেলে
what are you
বুঝছেন ভাই
thinking?
Well, I'm
সবারই হারতে
inclined to
হবে
feel
সবারই
that
ম্যাচ হারতে
if I was
হবে
in that dugout, I'd want the
আমিও
players
ম্যাচ হারি
to get
আপনিও
on the
ম্যাচ
front
হারেন
foot
সবাই
and
ম্যাচ
grab
হারে
another. Just try
সেটা
to
নিয়ে
make
ভাই
this one safe.
প্রো বা নুবের কিছুই নেই
Balde picks it up out wide. He rises!
শাবাশ থ্যাংক ইউ ভাই কমেন্ট করার জন্য ভাই আপনার নাম দিয়ে রাখেন ভাই আমি ফিডব্যাক পাঠাই দিচ্ছি ঠিক আছে ভাই আপনি আপনার আইডি নাম দিয়ে রাখেন
Some heroic
And
goalkeeping,
Felipe
but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to
Ore,
get that
sliding,
two-goal
sliding
cushion.
দিয়ে
That, for
একবারে,
me,
মানে-
should be decisive.
আচ্ছা তো আপনি
Elise
বল নেন নাহলে ফাউল
proves
হয়ে
just a little bit too strong.
এখন বল নেন ধরতে হবে
Elise! Stood up well to him there. And here's Mbappe.
বল হতে পারলে এটা
Benzema.
ইয়ামাল
Pedri.
ইয়ামাল
Great ball if he can get there. That's tidy. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
জিও কি ভাই নাম উচ্চারণ করতে পারতেছি না
It's 3
সঠিক ভাই
minutes.
রুবিন
He could be in here.
Robin.
Picked out brilliantly.
নাকি ভাই
Now, who's going to be first to this?
সবাই দাঁড়ান আমি গেম প্লে করতেছি তো কি
And
নাম
that is as far as it goes.
এটা দয়া করে
They
একটা
needed to
friendly
win,
দিয়ে
and
ID
they
টা
have
একটু
won.
visit
It
করে
is a
যান।
triumph.
আচ্ছা ভাই ঠিক আছে আমি
Your
আমি
reflections
আপনার
then, Jim.
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have...
শিয়াব ইস্তিয়াক ভাই, ঠিক আছে দিতেছে, দাঁড়ান 1 মিনিট। রুহিন নাকি ভাই, রুহিন আপনার নাম নাকি? আমি এই জায়গায় যাই এতটা আচ্ছা আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে। ও নাম দেন নাই, আমি মনে করছি আপনার নাম দিচ্ছেন মনে হয়।